Every day, hundreds of college students struggle to find a place to park. They are college students, so they are poor, and losing precious dollars in gas circling lots. Sometimes the nearest open lots are too far away to carry heavy bags and groceries. They ask themselves, why? Why am I paying money for this? But you can help. By recognizing that maybe our parking policies could use some improvements, you can be the glue in making campus a better place to drive. Help them, and help yourself.
Each year, new students are beginning their first year at college or university, and many of these new and excited students often come with their own vehicle. This introduces an obstacle for universities they will be attending, finding a place for students to park. Owning a car is an important piece of a young adult's coming of age, and therefore must be thoroughly considered by universities taking on these students. And there is no blanket answer that fits every school. Coastal Carolina University's current parking plan does not discriminate based on an academic year a student is in, and provides endless parking passes at a low and reasonable cost to all students, alumni, and faculty with their vehicles. The parking spaces available on campus are divided into specific lots, and students are allowed or prohibited to park in certain lots depending on where they live and the type of parking pass they possess. Coastal Carolina University also provides a handful of different programs encouraging students to use alternative means of transportation. The university allows students to rent bicycles for free on a monthly basis and also provides a consistent public transportation to and from housing, classes, and nearby stores. While CCU does have a large population of local students, they have also a considerable number of students out of state and foreign exchange students. The current parking plan allows these students to travel to their homes and back to campus during holidays using their own vehicles. CCU also resides in an area that is frequently evacuated during hurricanes. By allowing all students to bring vehicles, they reduce the danger of students being stuck in an area during potentially dangerous times. Still, there is room for improvement that can be felt by any student with a vehicle. Parking is often a hit-or-miss battle to find a reasonable spot close enough to classes. Even faculty and staff occasionally have issues finding places to park for the classes they teach, while steps have recently been taken to alleviate pressures of employees of the university. It may have been at the cost of more spots for the students.
Students have come up with creative ways of trying to get parking, such as stalking people.
Are you heading off to your car?
Yeah?
Can I give you a ride and maybe take your spot?
Sorry, I'm just getting my bag.
Alright, thanks.
These methods are shoddy attempts at best. Don't take it from us. Take it from the students first.
I do think they probably did oversell the decals because a lot of times I can't find parking and it's really stressful because sometimes like I won't even be able to go to class or something, or I'll just have to go home because I'll be so late. There's no point in finding parking anyway, even in GE or HTC Center.
It's bad. Alright, there's not enough spaces. I have 8 a.m. class. I gotta get here by 7:30 to find a parking spot.
Parking on campus? We got parking on campus? I don't see that. Rarely ever. Everything I see is like teachers or faculty and staff or don't park here, you're getting told, or boot here, boot that. So tell me where you see parking.
Solutions are out there. Many different ideas exist even among our own students. What do you think they should do to change the issue?
I don't know. We could probably even use a whole new parking lot or a parking garage or something.
All right, great. How would you change parking?
I'd open back up the parking lot across from Science Annex too, or put in a new one, or sell less decals.
If you could change something about parking, what would it be?
Well, if anything, make teacher parking kind of like let the teacher and faculty staff parking kind of be shared, because let's be honest, they don't need that much parking. Honestly, they have way more parking than they need. So it's like, what's the point?
CCU is in a bind as far as making new parking spots available to students, and they can't prohibit vehicles in an evacuation zone. Yet it appears there are sufficient parking spots available on campus as the total passes sold is less than the total spots. The problem is the distribution. There are more fac staff spots than there are ever in use. Redistributing them to the students would be ideal. Also, allowing students to park closer than visitors, staff, and other non-residents would be better for those who actually live here. If Coastal just has a walking problem, let's make the staff and visitors walk too.
Clearly, the universities of the nation and our own Coastal Carolina University have more than just a walking problem, as parking is a clear issue. It is the duty of the university to meet the needs of its students in all facets, and parking is one of them. Yet solutions are not so simple as just making more spots.
Instead, recognizing we must do something and starting to implement some of the options we described here today can be the change that makes parking for everyone. And you can help be the change by recognizing the need, finding solutions, and presenting your thoughts to Coastal's higher-ups.